Hello everyone. Since posting pictures on Facebook, I've had a lot of requests to make a video of the crane to show it operating and a little bit more about it. So I'm attempting to do that today. I normally would do this outside, but because it's freezing rain out there, I had to do it in the shop. Pardon the video. I'm not the best at it, so we'll see how this turns out. If anybody knows the history of the crane, I would really appreciate reaching out to me. I'd like to know who the builder was, anything about it, the age, components that were used. The previous owner that I bought it from here a week ago was not aware of any of the history behind it. So just trying to get a shot of the whole thing. The crane deck is 14 inches wide, 38 inches long. The boom is 58 inches long. The boom, the cab, and the deck is all aluminum constructed, and the bucket is made out of some sort of metal. It's magnetic. The cabling looks like shoelace string. It's kind of a cloth material, and then they put in these connections here where you can undo and take the bucket off. I would like to find a hook. That would be awesome, so you could lift up things, and also maybe rail tongs to lift up rail, things like that. I can make some other components for it. So this is kind of the way it looks, and then again I'll take the cover off so you can see underneath a little bit more. Here's the controller. My understanding it's 15 to 20 years old technology, but it still works. I got the batteries charged enough to make it work, hopefully. We'll see how long they last. I get through the video. But basically the batteries are on board, and that allows you to turn the crane 360 degrees around if you like. I can't quite make the swing in here with this way it is. So just to give you an idea on that. And then I'll line it up. I have some scale coal in this bucket here. So we'll see if we can get the bucket to open. And then we'll lower it down. And then we'll raise it up. You can see it will pick up. I don't have a big scoop there, but it does pretty good. Scale coal, that would be equivalent to about 2-inch size chunks of coal. And then we'll empty it. And then raise it back up. Oop, wrong way. And then you have the boom up and down. Raise it up, the whole thing. Probably should be over here. And boom down. Okay, so there it is with the remote control. Let me go over here. Again, I'll take the cover off, but on this door, and this door operates, open and closes. These are the servos that are connected to the switches to go up and down. And then on the opposite side, I gotta move this, are another series of switches and a battery holder here that you can run these manually. So if you're not using the RC control, and again, there's a door here, open and close. So let me pause the video and we'll take the cover off. Okay, we have the cover off now. So you can actually get an idea of the drums. I need to move the cables over, but there are grooves in the drum, so the cable will coil up right along each other. I've kind of been messing around with it, so the cabling's a little messed up. But over here, you have the manual controls. These are the batteries. They're out of old Black & Decker power screwdriver. Understanding some drills and things. He's made a little holder right here out of a piece of copper pipe, and you can put this in, and then you can run it. You can run it manually with the switches. Then over here is an old charging stand that he's rigged up, and these two batteries power the RC side for the motors. Now it's all 3.6 volts, runs all the motors. This motor here, this drive, here's the motor drive. This is to move the boom up and down. There's a motor here, which goes into a gear in the center, and that's what turns the whole crane body around. And then over here is a motor that runs the drums. It's connected to the drums. And then there's another, well, let me go back. Okay, again, you got the servos here that go down again to switches. It's the same thing on the other side. It's just that the switches are connected. So when the servos go up or down, I get the power on, then it makes the crane do different functions. I've turned the power off. And then there's one last servo right here. And this runs this rod, which comes up to this brake. And this goes back and forth and engages with this gear. And that's what allows this connects to the cable to the bucket. So when this is engaged and you lower this side, then the bucket will open. And then when you raise and lower it, it'll, open and close. So that's what this basically is. It's like engages, if you want to call it a clutch or a brake to to this drum. Then over here, this is a battery switch. It's for the side with the servos, the main power for all the motors. This switch here is a charging switch. So what you do is you take this connector here and plug it into the battery charger, which was included, and I was able to charge up the battery. And this is the receiver battery here that for this receiver right here. And then all the cables from here go up to the different servos. And basically that's the whole thing. So you have the servo side, and then you have the manual switch side. And then this one battery powers, I'm taking it that it's designed basically to run RC controlled. Power coming off of these two batteries, they just plug in. Never seen a battery like that before, but these are actually brand new ones I just got with the higher amperage for longer lasting. And then this is one of the older style. And so this would be for manual control. So that's basically it. Hope that answers some questions. If anybody, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook. If you have any questions or anything, I'd like to sometime stop by and see it. And that's it. Thanks for watching.